shouldn't see this. But anyway, I get a phone call one Saturday afternoon, or whenever, and some company, a sales, or not a salesperson, a secretary at this corporation on the West Coast wants a water torture cell. Wants to know if we can make the water torture cell. I said, well, I don't know. Let me check with my metal man on Monday, and call me back then. So on Monday I was talking with Jeff, and we didn't really have plans anymore. I know when I was a small boy, there was a water torture cell out in one of the sheds, and we repaired it for someone, and I remember helping to put it on the truck and how heavy it was, because it was actual glass. And we discussed it at length about getting the plans in for such a thing, and we thought, I don't think at any cost it's really worth attempting this. We've never made one, and the price would be very high, and there's product liability. If we sell this to somebody who doesn't know what they're doing, you could die doing this trick. So we decided downstairs that wouldn't be the best thing. Well, when this lady calls back, I said, well, who do you represent? What is this all about? And she was very, very vague about her corporation. She just used PDF, 3 different initials, and I had no idea who they were, why they wanted it. And then she said, but we want a dozen of them. And I said, you want a dozen water torture cells? She said, yes. I said, well, they're dangerous, they leak, they're heavy. When they're on stage, you can't move them. I mean, why would you want a dozen of these? And she said, well, we do. And she was very vague. I said, well, I really can't give you a price. We're just not interested in making it, thank you. And I hung up. Then, about 8 months later, I went to the movies and saw The Prestige. Now, I hate to ruin the ending for you, but as the camera pans back, there's about a dozen water torture cells. And I'm thinking to myself, oh, I daresn't tell my wife about this phone call I had 8 months ago, because those could have easily been $50,000 each to make such a dangerous thing. And that's my story on The Prestige.